so you and I just had this really nice chat a few moments ago, catching up about all the things that we're doing in our lives, and I do appreciate that my list seems a little bit exhausting. I appreciate that that list of items is extensive, but truthfully, in all honesty, I could not do all of those things prior to switching my practice over to solution focused. There is no way I could manage the client level that I have right now. I couldn't have done it. More than that, some of my clients I have right now are because of the new language I was using and the way I was describing, you know, when they would come to me with what they needed me to help them with, and then I would say it back with solution focused language, you could see their eyes just be like, oh yeah, I don't want what I said, I want what you just said. So I have a whole pile of clients now that I wouldn't have had if I wasn't using that language. But I wouldn't be able to be doing the work I'm doing. And I find that the solution focused language and practice has really helped me, you know, move clients along and through much quicker. And for me, in a completely different mental capacity. So I'm not drained by my practice. And that to me has allowed them this other space to take on that full-time position at Mohawk College, to work on an MBA, to bring new horses to the farm, you know, all these other things I could do, because I don't feel drained by my clients. I feel enriched by them. Wow. And that's actually supporting me on this entire list of things that I'm working on. One of the biggest things for me, so I'll have to say that prior to that, I practiced for over a decade in mediation and coaching, and my training was all in root cause analysis. So it's not that I didn't, you know, it's not that I preferred root cause. I did not know there was a different way. And so what I found so useful was just expanding that knowledge set, and then just being able to understand that there isn't just one way to do something. There's multiple ways. And what that's helped me do is just, you know, stretch out of that space where I don't have to know everything. At this moment in time, I know what I know, but that doesn't mean there's not more to learn. And that mindset I like to share with my clients, because aren't they in that same position when they come for coaching? What they know at that moment is what they know, and there's no judgment at that moment. What else would you like now? And that's how I felt when I came and learned about solution focused. I could honor what I brought to that moment, but then I was just so excited to expand into the next space. Part of my job is coaching managers and supervisors who they found themselves on a performance improvement plan, and they are steps away from losing their job. They are literally, HR is up to here. And essentially I've been told in the past, oh, Laura, we're bringing you in to dot some I's and cross some T's, but this guy's getting fired next week, kind of thing. So I have a few large manufacturing clients like that. And so every time they have somebody, they send them to me. And I've been with them for years. So in the past, HR would send me the whole package about this person, all the things they've done wrong, all the letters, all the stuff, all the incidents, all the HR investigative notes, all of it, right? Like somehow then I was supposed to become an expert on what this pile of paper looked like and fix this employee. And so when they would phone me, they would say, Laura, we have another one, give us a call so we can tell you all the things that have gone wrong. So that was what it was. Post solution focused, the language became so natural and so ingrained in that culture of that organization. I now have HR phoning me and saying, Laura, we have another one. Can you give us a call so we can let you know about our best hopes? Yes, they do. Yeah, that's what they say. And so I'll phone up HR and she'll say, oh, hi, Laura. Just wanted to let you know we have, another manager who could really use your support. Our best hopes for him are, and they've got them all listed. And then they know my next question. What difference will you, right? They know, and they have it all worked out for me. And so I now have HR using this language and just even looking at their employees in that different way. They no longer look at that employee and say, what's wrong with this person? They look at that employee and say, what are our best hopes for this person? What difference will that make for him and for the team and for our customers? Like, come on, amazing.
I love it. You are such a star.
It's wonderful. That has made the biggest difference. And can I say one more small thing here?
Absolutely.
Because this one manufacturing company I'm thinking about has really become quite a poster for how, yes, you can. I just want to say, yes, you can. You can use solution focused to performance manage and to create culture and to accelerate careers. And yes, you can. Even at a large scale as this, it's an international manufacturing firm. It's huge. And yes, you can. And so what I love about it is that just last week, they have another one. Here I come. And he comes walking into the room and you can just see his face and you just know that he's expecting me to say, so what brought you here? What are all the things you've been doing wrong? What's in your performance improvement plan? What are all of your horrible mistakes and all of your big shames? Bring them to me. You could just see it on his face. And I didn't ask him that at all. And we spent 45 minutes talking about goals and hopes and differences and exceptions to the problem and all of that wonderful stuff, Hassan, that you brought to my understanding. And at the end, he says to me, I can't help but notice you didn't ask me about, all my incidents in my file. You didn't ask me about them. And I said, oh, you're right. Would that have been useful? And he looked at me and he said, actually, no. He goes, I'm tired of talking about it. I'm like, okay, great. And flash forward, I've now had several different conversations with him, and he has said how important that was to him, that he could approach this transformational moment in his life with someone brand new that he'd never met, and he didn't first have to dump all of his shame on the table. I didn't need to know it. He already knows it, and he didn't have to go through all of those stories with me. I didn't need to know it. But he said, I think what I really want, where this story really lands for me, is that I would have never realized I didn't need to know that stuff. I would have thought I had to have known. I wouldn't have realized there was a better way or a different way or I call it now like a compassionate way of coaching. I didn't know it existed. And so when I say to you how it's helped my own mental capacity, this is the example right here, is that what a conversation that would have been, spending an hour having to go through all of that stuff first. And now I don't do any of that. And the results are better, and I feel better, and they feel better. I would say that there will be days where you are really, really glad that you signed up and that you're here, and you'll know that you're moving towards something really, really exciting. And there will be days where you feel like you've not figured this out at all, and that you didn't get it. And then that will keep happening over and over and over again. And that's the beautiful piece of it, is that it's trying to find its way in, and it's looking for a bit of a space, and just allow it while you're here. Allow the space to open up and the words and the learning to come in, and you'll find a place for it where it fits with your already lived experience that you have. You don't have to go back and erase what you've already learned. You have to add to it. And this is a very, very safe place to do that. So feel challenged and know that that's important. And don't worry when you look back at your tape and you realize that you just push those people all back into quadrant 4, because the best of us have done it.